Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot card read for the month of January 2025. I am covering all the zodiac signs in all aspects of love, work, general, and what advice there is going to be here for you. So I really hope you enjoy. If you like this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's begin. So the first one we're going to cover here is Aries. So here with Aries, we're going to do the love. So here with Aries for their love life for January 2025, we have the Sun in reverse. We have the Alchemist in reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles upright. So, Aries, what I am seeing here is there's going to be quite discontentment and just a feeling of not exactly being happy with where you are in your current moment, where in the month of January 2025. I see some manipulation going on, whether it's yourself or the person you are talking to that you do not trust. I see a lot of trust issues, okay? So I see a lot of discontentment when it comes to that. So for the women, I see you dealing with a King of Pentacles, somebody who is very stable financially, has a lot of money, has potentially their own life going for them, possibly even their own house or a really nice house, and just somebody with a lot of really nice material things. Males, I see this being the case for you. So I see you having your stuff together. And I see this being that one person is capable of being the provider here, but I'm not too entirely sure if they are, okay? Because I do see the manipulation going on here, and I'm not too sure if this is one person or the other, okay? Because the King of Pentacles is coming out as a king, I do not see them as being that immature individual who is going to be just playing around with themselves and their money. Okay, so this person is very careful when it comes to making their decisions, but at the same time, they're not stingy. Okay, they're wise. So let's see now what comes for your career life. We have the Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So, Aries, I see you guys attracting many great things when it comes to your career. I see you being highly charming, highly independent, attracting a lot of opportunities to you, a lot of opportunities for a raise, opportunities for new opportunities, and so much success here coming in for you for the month of January 2025. The card says the time is now. You can do anything right now. You feel quite unstoppable. You feel like anything is possible for you right now when it comes to your career. I see you going after what you want. So if there is something that you don't want, I see that this is the perfect time for you to go after what it is that you do want. I also see you attracting people who are going to help you as well. So again, that could be where the King of Pentacles is coming in, right? But I see this in terms of your career matter. It could be that the person you're connecting with in your love life is going to help you with your career as well, possibly. Or it could be a whole separate individual. So, in general, we have vast vistas. Very beautiful card here. Nomads, steppes of Mongolia. I apologize. I do have to look this up. So this is a relatively new deck that I just recently purchased, my most recent deck. Therefore, I'm going to read a bit from the booklet what it says so we have a better understanding. So, vast vistas, messages from nomads, steppes of Mongolia. We are visiting Mongolian nomads on the plateau of Central Asia, an area currently landlocked between China and Russian Siberia. Here, the sky is incredibly expansive. It feels like we can see forever on these vast vistas. We feel a sense of freedom here as we travel with a tribe following their reindeer. These nomadic people have lived here for thousands of years, migrating the immense grassy plains, mountainous regions, upland steppes, and deserts of Mongolia. The reindeer of the nomads we are with are always on the move, searching for their food of wild grasses and lichen, so the people are constantly moving too. Some herders migrate less often, some moving only with the seasons. Every time we stop, we set a camp up. In the middle of the night, when we step outside the yurt, it seems like there can be no other place with such a vast expanse of the heavens. In the mornings, we stomp our feet on the ground to warm up. The horizons seem to stretch in every direction, seemingly all the way to eternity. The time traveler's message: widen your horizons to see the bigger picture. This is not the time to think small. Think outside the box. There is the potential of big changes ahead. Be willing to be unconventional in projects, relationships, and ideas. Know that you can choose any direction you desire, but you go forward. Look in all directions to see the potential outcomes. Vast vistas are ahead for you. It's easy to get caught up in the small details of life and forget the bigger view. Something unexpected may be sneaking up behind you, but if you are ready for it, it won't wobble your life. When you view life from a great perspective, you can make the best decisions. This is a time of expansion and even a time of travel and new adventures. If you receive an opportunity to travel, go for it. If you can step into a different direction in life, don't hesitate, take it. What a beautiful message, Aries. So I'm definitely saying that you guys are expanding yourselves towards, as I've mentioned, particularly in your career for new opportunities and in your general life as well. Really reaching out to see the bigger picture in things. So your general message here: be more gentle with yourself. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself. I'm picking up that some of you, or most of you, if not like the majority of you, are pretty much perfectionists, especially when it comes to January 2025. Do not beat yourself down if something does not work out in your favor, or if you feel like you cannot achieve something, at least at this very moment. Things take time sometimes to build. And I know, Aries, sometimes you may not have the patience to wait to do so, but it'll come. It'll come. Remember to look at the bigger picture, as the nomads here of Steppes of Mongolia are saying to you, and everything will be just fine. I see everything being perfectly fine here for you guys for January 2025. So a little bit of a stick in the mud for your love life, but other than that, your independence, great. Your charm, great, excellent. Everything is working out for you. So do not worry, do not fret, okay? All right, thank you, Aries. All right, so next we are going to move on to Taurus. So for Taurus here, we have in your love life of January 2025, we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Swords. And we have the Ace of Wands. So I'm seeing for you here, Taurus, that you are living a very successful love life in January 2025. I see you and your partner being very stable at this time. Not much is shaking up your relationship here. I see you being very much at peace and content when it comes to you and your partner. Very successful, I'm hearing, okay? We have the Princess of Swords. So for many of you, I see you, if you're connecting with If you're connecting with a female, I see you connecting with somebody who can be a little bit on the immature side when it comes to communication, okay? She can be a little bit wishy-washy here and there, all over the place, maybe a little bit ADHD, but I see things going pretty well though, communicating a lot here. With the Ace of Wands in reverse, if you are single, I don't see you starting anything new. And if you're in a relationship already, I also don't see you wanting to start anything new. I see you continuing and trying to progress with what you already have. And then for your career, Taurus, we have the Magician in reverse. Okay, so you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings, but it's in reverse. Again, I don't see you starting anything new when it comes to your career either. When it comes to your career, Taurus, I don't see things exactly going the way that you would want it to, or exactly the way that you would like it to. I see things kind of a little bit not happening in your favor here. Let's see the general. Now we have Truth. So this feels very powerful. The Cherokee, talking stick tradition. I see there something coming to light here for you when it comes to January 2025. A truth coming out, or you speaking a truth, speaking something out of honesty. Okay, I see you fighting for something. I also see the truth coming out as well. So if you were looking for answers, I see that coming out for January 2025. Clarification. And then we have the Black Tourmaline for your advice here. Learn the lesson and move on. Okay, so that's what we have for Taurus for January 2025. Now moving on to Gemini. Gemini, so for your love life, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There we go. Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Swords upright. We have the World in reverse. Okay, so I see here that there are blockages for you, Gemini, when it comes to love in January 2025. I don't see much happening. I see things actually going backwards than you would like it to. Okay, I see that there is an incompletion when it comes to you and with somebody else. I just see you blocking your heart away, blocking your mind away, and just turning off your emotion, not looking in the direction of love. In fact, you just have no trust at all. It could be with somebody that you're dealing with, or you just don't want to deal with nobody at all. You just don't want to take it, okay? And for your career here, Gemini, we have Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So, Geminis, I see you needing to take a different approach. I see you needing to make a change, to make changes in your career when it comes to January 2025. I see you needing to definitely release yourself from a situation that's not working out for you, and you're aware it's not working out for you, but I'm not sure if you're able to at this very moment, or you are taking steps to make the change, but there is definitely a need to make a change because things are just unfulfilling for you at your job at this time. It just doesn't feel enough, I'm getting. So in general, I see transformation in reverse. So transformation in reverse is really showing me that there's a lack of growth here. Okay, and your advice card, we have spend time journaling about this. There is a need, Gemini, for you to communicate about what's going on in your life. There could be a few hardships that you really need to get off your chest. So if there is no one you can talk to, or even if you don't want to talk to anybody about it, just journal to yourself. Talk to yourself. You can be your best friend too, okay? Just journal about it, write it down, reflect, look back, read it out, right? There's a lot of ways you can communicate that doesn't always have to be exposing yourself vulnerably to people that you may not really trust, especially at this time. I see you not trusting very many people at all, okay? So now we have Cancer. Let's see what is happening for Cancer's love life in January 2025. We have the Empress in reverse. Yep, we have the Empress in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. Ooh, what a combination. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So I see something going on with you and your person. Very, very bad things. I see both of you getting abusive with one another. It could be physically, emotionally, verbally, but I don't see you guys connecting on the level as you used to or as you should. I definitely see you dealing with somebody in the month of January 2025, but it not working out so well. I see you guys being very disconnected from one another. A lot of misunderstandings, okay? You're both reflecting each other's energy too. That's the funny thing with what I'm seeing with the Emperor and Emperors both in reverse. I see you guys projecting each other's energy and reflecting and mirroring each other's energy towards each other, towards one another. Okay? With the Six of Pentacles, I do see there being a lot of sharing and giving, but when it comes to everything else, could be with communication, like I said, it could be verbally, emotionally, and or, God forbid, like physically. I don't see it being really aligned. I see you guys kind of just buying the relationship or somebody buying the connection here, but it not really going anywhere, okay? And you guys are projecting this energy towards each other, this negative energy, and it's going nowhere. It's just going in circles, right? So be careful of that. Be careful of getting stuck in a situation that is only going in circles and not benefiting either of you. We have the Four of Michael for your career. This card says, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. I see you overworking yourselves, Cancer. I see you just working, and not taking any break for yourself, which is something that you quite need. I see you not getting enough rest to work. I see you just not having a break in general. And that is something you gravely need at this time. And then we have the protection card for your general. The Cave of the Hands, Argentina. So I see you very much being protected by either spirits or by somebody physical in your life here, but you are being protective at this time. So that's pretty cool. So if you are in an abusive relationship, I see somebody trying to reach out to help you, to protect you. You are protected. And then we have, for your advice here, rephrase the question. I see you needing to essentially look back at something and to redo something. To just start something new, but with the old, if that makes sense. Not to start something completely new, but to essentially soul search and to look back and to really reflect on a situation here. Okay? So that is for you, Cancers. We are moving on to Leo. So for Leos, for January 2025, for your love life, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Hermit in reverse. And we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So I see you shutting yourselves out. Automatically, right off the bat, I see you distracting yourselves, shutting yourselves out, turning off your emotions, turning a blind eye to a situation. But at the same time, I see you reflecting on a past. And I also see a past coming back to you for the month of January 2025, Leos. I see somebody from your past who you distanced yourself from, who you disconnected yourself from, coming back to you. And I see you really not wanting to be alone at this time. You could be spending a lot of time with this person who comes back to you. Okay? Even if you feel like that you may not want to or whatnot, I really do see you trying to take the time to distract your mind. And I see you wanting to do anything but being alone at this time. I do see you spending time with this past person here, even if it's just through communication. And then for career Leos, we have the Star in reverse. So the Star in reverse is essentially things that you wanted that's not exactly happening or turning out for you right now, Leos. So it could be that you're feeling really disappreciated. You're not feeling appreciated you're not feeling like you're respected with what you do, with what you are doing. You're feeling very much disrespected at your workplace at this time. And that's not fair to you, because I see people just possibly even belittling you, or you just feeling that way where you feel smaller than you are at your workplace. So just be careful of that. We have Vitality, the Sun in reverse. So in general, for the month of January 2025, I see discontentment and unhappiness, Leos. I'm sorry, but I see you going through a lot around this time. Your advice here is Amethyst. What do your dreams say? I see a need, a calling for you to really reach out for what you truly want, what you truly desire. And then you can start to feel happiness. Okay, so next is Scorpio. No, sorry, not Scorpio. Virgo. So, Virgos, for your love life in January 2025, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Hierophant upright. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So Virgos, for your love life in January 2025, I see you becoming unstuck from a situation. I see you opening your mind and being able to see the bigger picture, the clearer picture. I see you starting to find a way out of the darkness from feeling like there was no way out. I see you feeling very strongly, deeply connected to somebody, a potential soulmate or twin flame, but you guys not being together, or something isn't working out here. There could be a breakup or just a disconnect or just even a distance. You really care for this person, but I don't see things working out in the month of January 2025. For your career, I see the Nine of Michael we have here. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So when it comes to your career, Virgos, stop worrying too much. Stop being that perfectionist at work where you feel like everything is just on your shoulders and you need to do everything for everybody else too, and everything needs to be perfect and done perfectly and done by the book and done like this and done like that. I just hear there's a lot of chaos going on in your head, and you need to release that. You need to let that go. You need to learn how to go with the flow more. You're stressing yourself out too much. There is a lot going on when it comes to your career life that you're really strongly focused on, and I hear you really need to release that worry, okay? Yeah, so in general, we have flow in reverse, the river Nile, Egypt. You guys are not going with the flow. You're being too controlling. You need to let that go, right? Because as I've mentioned before, but time is everything. Patience is everything. Some things happen in due time. Not everything will happen or is going to happen at this very moment, and that's okay. All right, you just got to go with the flow and then just trust that you are going at least somewhere. Okay, even if it doesn't feel like it's enough for you right now, you will get there. So for your advice, we have take care of yourself. Yeah, Virgos, like I said, you really need to take care of yourselves. You're focusing too much on everything else that's going on that you're really neglecting yourselves here, which you really need to take the time for, okay? So next, after Virgos, we have Libras. So let's see what's going on with Libras. For your love life in January 2025, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. And we have the Six of Swords. I see you guys traveling, moving somewhere far here when it comes to January 2025. Okay, I see you guys needing to take a walk out from something, moving from something emotionally. Something is moving, whether it's physically or emotionally. I see something moving here in another direction, someplace new, somewhere else. And I don't see you exactly starting something new, but I see you moving in a different direction. So it may not be something exactly new. It may be just a different path that you potentially put a rest in before that you're turning back to. That's what I'm more so seeing than something being completely brand new. I see you turning your focus into something that you had before but maybe just got distracted or got your eyes off of, okay? We have the Two of Wands in reverse. So I see you guys doing anything but compromising with your partner or whoever in... Sorry, Libras, I completed your reading and I didn't realize that your reading actually got cut off. So, yeah, I'm gonna just summarize it real quick. And so I covered the love aspect. For your career, I essentially was mentioning how you feel very disconnected from your career, or that you could be struggling in general, could be to finding a career or finding a job, or you could be losing your job. But I don't see your career for the month of January 2025 going very well, okay? I do see freedom. I see you finding your freedom when it comes to January 2025, and I see you really tapping into yourselves, your independence, your strength. Your advice is you can let go of worry now, okay? So I definitely see the need for you guys to just take a breather, slow down, reflect, and to just take it step by step. Be a turtle. You don't always have to be a rabbit on a go, 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 okay? Just be a turtle. Slow down. Relax, right? I see you guys doing many things and being very busy, and it just being a little bit hectic for you for January 2025, okay? So that is for Libras. I apologize again for the cut off, but that's your reading. So for Scorpios, for your love life, here we have the moon. Okay, so we have secrets, things not being exactly revealed, you wanting to know something and understand something, but not exactly being able to. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, feeling inferior And then we have the devil. Okay, so when it comes to your love life, Scorpios, I definitely see you feeling inferior when it comes to your person. For some reason, I see insecurities being involved. I see you potentially feeling like you're not good enough. I do see a very possessive side of you here coming out in your love life for January 2025. I see you being a little bit even possibly controlling or just being very obsessive with your partner, with your person, okay? I do see you being very secretive and mysterious, or just there are secrets and mysteries that you would like to know, but you don't exactly have the answers to. So, Scorpios, for January 2025, we have King of Michael when it comes to your career. So we have principled, rational, ambitious, respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. I see you communicating very well when it comes to your workplace. I see things going well in terms of you could be getting promotions, or you could just very much be put on a pedestal, at least when it comes to your job. Okay, I see people looking up to you. I see you being a role model. I see you being a very important person with a lot of knowledge in your career and being able to share and teach others about what you do. Okay? That's pretty cool. In general, Scorpios, for the month of January 2025, we have leadership in reverse. So leadership in reverse signifies you needing to step in your power more. Even though I see in your career things are going well when it comes to your power, but at least when it comes to in general with other people and in your love life, I don't see things being quite the best when it comes to that. As I've mentioned, I see you being quite a little bit insecure. So your general advice here is it's time to enjoy life. Stop taking everything so seriously. Keep an open mind to the better things, to the brighter things of life. Not everything has gotta be so dim. Even if it feels like it, okay? I understand that feeling very well, but perspective is everything. Remember that. All it takes is a little perspective switch, even if it's very difficult right now. Okay, so that's Scorpios. Next we have Saggies. So let's see, Saggies, what is going on for you in January 2025 in your love life. We have the Prince of Wands in reverse. I see somebody running away here. For males, I see you being quite I don't want to say insecure, but I see you being insecure. I see you not tapped into mature energy, but a little bit immature here because you are being flighty when it comes to situations. I see you being avoidant, and it's okay to be avoidant if you're not ready for something, but it's another thing of coming in and out, in and out, in and out of people's lives and mixing them up in a process, right? So for males, I see you doing that and being in that inconsistent energy when it comes to January 2025 in your love life. I see you guys being very dissatisfied and discontent with everything around you, not being happy with the options that you essentially have, or just not being happy with your relationship. If you are in a relationship, I see you wanting to run away from that. Okay, and if you're not in a relationship, which I see the majority of you being single here, I see things not exactly working. Yeah, the wheel in reverse. Things are not happening the way that you want. I see you having bad luck. It could be maybe somebody rejected you and you're wanting to run away from that situation as well, okay? So if that's the case, yeah, run very far. For the girls, I see there being a male, okay, and they are a little bit of a player energy, a little bit of that F-boy, okay? So just be careful with that. And yeah, for your love life, I just don't see it really being it for you this month for January 2025. Let's see for your work life. We have Page of Ariel. Seems quite well. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. I see you guys studying and learning something here. I see you educating yourselves in something that you want to do or you want to expand yourselves in and on. I see there being opportunities for you being presented to you. I see you being quite clever, and I see you handling things quite well when it comes to your career life. So in general, Sagittarius is flexibility, a prehistoric bamboo forest, Southeast Asia. Beautiful card. I think this is one of my favorites. I see you guys being quite flexible, going with the flow with life and kind of minding your own business, not really caring about what happens to you at this time. I see you guys being the most easygoing out of all the signs I've done the reading for so far, okay? I see you guys definitely tap into that like flowing like a river kind of energy and being able to just pass through any rocks, sticks that come across your way. For your advice here, it says visualize your future. I see you grasping the need to schedule and create goals for yourself and your future for the next bit, whether it be weeks, months, years. I just see you planning in general for your future. So that's excellent. Or having the need to, at least the desires to. Okay, so next we have Capricorns. So Capricorns, for your love life in January 2025, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Not wanting to fight. I see there being potentially a lot of conflicts with you and, sorry, this isn't clearing. There we go. I see there being a lot of potential fights and arguments when it comes to you and a person here for the month of January 2025, but you not wanting to fight. I see Capricorns as fighters, but I see you just wanting to avoid the drama for this month overall and just wanting that peace and to seek that peace for yourself, because I see you just not wanting to deal with bullshit. Okay, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse indicates you just not wanting to deal with anything or anyone right now at this time. If you're single, I see you not wanting to look for anybody. If you are in a relationship, I see you just not getting along with your person, right? And King of Swords, you're in a very detached energy right now, Capricorns, where you're in a more logical headspace where you're thinking logically, but your emotions aren't involved. So you can come off a little insensitive, okay? So just be aware, be mindful, be careful of that. But at the same time, if you need to make that logical call and decision and to put your head over emotions first, please do that, okay? Just be mindful to not come off too insensitive, right? So for your career, we have the Eight of Raphael. Seems quite promising. For your career, Capricorns, there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Okay, so I thought this looked pretty promising, but it's essentially saying that there is something better. Okay, you deserve something better. And there's definitely something else that can do you of justice a lot better than what you currently are in right now when it comes to your career. Okay? When it comes to your career. Okay? So, in general, Capricorns, we have breakthrough, the moon landing in reverse. So, Capricorns, I see you being very much in a stagnant place and energy when it comes to January 2025. And for your advice, we have organize your chaos. Oh my goodness, Capricorns. You have to fix your life here. My goodness, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean that you're aware that that's something you need to do. Yeah, there's so much going on for you, Capricorns. My goodness, there's a lot of drama that you're just not wanting to take a part of. You're not wanting to be a part in that at all, okay? So next, we have Aquarius. Let's see what's happening for you, Aquarius, is for your love life in January 2025. We have Four of Swords in reverse. Not getting any rest. Not getting much peace at all. Whatever is happening between you and your person, or even if you're single, I see there not being much peace. Not being anything much resolved. And then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. But you are letting go of the bullshit. You're letting go of the burdens, and you're not holding on to whatever is basically weighing you down or trying to weigh you down. You're saying to off with it, essentially. You're dropping the load, okay? I see the King of Wands energy. So Aquariuses, I see you dealing with, if you're a female or even if you're a male, okay? If you are dealing with a male, I see you dealing with somebody who is very confident, very sure of themselves, right? Very sure of others, very, very charming, potentially very attractive, or they just have that appeal to them, okay? King of Wands is a very seductive energy. It is a very sensual energy, but it is also a very, confident energy, okay? If you are a male, I see you be tapped into that energy and feeling more confident than you ever have before. So that is very, very cool. For your career, Aquariuses, we have Nine of Ariel in reverse. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So Aquarius, now is not your time to shine, unfortunately. And that is okay. As I've been mentioning for the other signs throughout the reading, time is everything. Patience is everything, okay? So it may not be right now, but it will be later, right? Just continue going and continue putting in that hard work. I don't see things exactly happening for you at this moment. I see you needing to be more patient before being rewarded, okay? In general, we have communication in reverse, the Oracle at Delphi Grace. So Aquarius says, I see you really, even though I see you guys as a communication sign, I don't see you being very communicative with people for this month of January 2025. And your advice is release the pressure, which is exactly what I see you guys doing in your love life, at least. I see you needing to do that for the rest of your life as well. Just to let everything go and just to say to off with it. Okay, so last we have Pisces. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. In January 2025, your love life, Pisces, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who doesn't exactly have it all together. So if you are a woman, I see you needing financial help from your person. I also see you potentially giving way too much for your person, so just be careful of that. If you are dealing with a woman, then I see them being in an energy where they need financial help. I see them being quite unstable as well. And with the Hangman in reverse, and I mean unstable, not emotionally, but just stability wise when it comes to being grounded. I see you being very much in your headspace, right? So then you or your person. So then we have the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in reverse is keeping an open mind to a situation. This is opening a new perspective to a situation. And then we have the Death in reverse. No changes being made. So whatever was happening for you, Pisces, in January 2025, I see it just continuing, basically. All the BS continuing, unfortunately. So for your career, we have new beginnings. That's awesome. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and a compassionate review of the past. So for Pisces, for your career, I see you starting something completely brand new. Now that is awesome, okay? Because I see you really just taking a new breath, okay? A new breath of fresh air. So if you wanted to start something new, I really see that opportunity coming through. If you didn't, I still see something rewarding coming through to you, okay? And then for your general, I see planning in reverse. Okay, so I see you guys needing to really schedule out your time better, to be able to plan things better, and to be able to sort things out and to be more organized. All right, so Pisces, for January 2025, your advice is this: which decision will bring you peace and healing? I see you feeling quite indecisive at this time, Pisces, and really needing to make a decision that works for you. And it's okay, again, to take your time with it, okay? Don't rush into anything. But I really see you healing yourselves within, or trying to, okay? So that is the reading for everyone today. Thank you all so much for coming by. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys back for next time. Toodles!